So the other day I went to the movie theaters and watched Aquaman 2, and yes, it is much better than the first Godfather. And I swear to God, with every movie experience I go to, I can't help but see all the symptoms of the movie experience just going straight to hell. First of all, what is it with people just pulling out the phones and just checking Facebook in the middle of the movie? Unless your grandma's in the hospital and she's about to choke on her own spit at any given moment, don't pull out your phone in the middle of a movie. And this girl in the row in front of us, I swear to God, she pulled out her phone and started playing Candy Crush. And you know what the worst part is? She didn't even finish the level. She only did it because she wasn't getting the same amount of dopamine as watching some douchebag annoy a drive-thru worker for some TikTok clap.
You're not getting your drink. Go.
And what annoys me about this whole thing, it's not just my generation who's stuck to the phones saying, oh, they would never look up at the skies, we're all just zombies. It's also these old geezers as well. Like, dude, I know your eyes are cloudy as shit and can't see the Megasaurus screen in front of you, but if you pull out your phone one more time, I'm taking away your pension. And these people do not know how to parent because it's these same people who let the kids just be total shitheads during a movie. When we were watching Aquaman, and I can't make this up, there was a girl at the end of our row who pulled out a phone, turned on the flashlight to see her nails. What? What? Wherever her parents are, because clearly they weren't there, I hope they failed to pay the next mortgage payment. That was a bit mean, I'm sorry, we're all struggling right now. And I mentioned this in my Barbie experience video, which if you haven't seen, good, because you don't want to live through what I lived through while watching that movie. They start making noise, throwing popcorn at each other, laughing, giggling amongst themselves. Oh my God, could this get any worse? I don't know what came over me. I've never done this before in the cinema. But there is this obsession with my generation, and maybe even younger than my generation, that like when the movie title pops up on screen, you have to pull out your phone and get a photo of it. On Snapchat. First of all, if you're already using Snapchat to prove that you have a life, I'm sorry, but you've already failed. Second of all, it's not that important. Unless it's a masterpiece that's only exclusively being screened to 100 people worldwide, or if you're in the movie, then don't do it. What's the point? I don't understand. Also, if you have movie tickets, please, for the love of God, just sit where you're meant to sit. There was a family in the row in front of us, and you can hear them saying, oh, just shuffle a bit more to the center. It was empty when we got the tickets. As if like steel shutters and blinds just shut the entrance to the theater once the screening time passes and no one else can buy more tickets. And lo and behold, another family walks in. They're all confused. They're walking back and forth, back and forth. They start chatting with like the family that moved over, and they're like, it's okay, it's cool. And they just sit next to them. If that was me, I would have been like, get the fuck out of my seat right now. I'm just saying, if another person came in and told off that second family, I'm just gonna get up, go to the original family, and just pick them up and move them myself. I'm not dealing with this during the movie. At this point, you might be thinking, if you're complaining about the movie so much, why don't you just wait until it hits streaming? Oh, when it hits streaming, which streaming service is it gonna land? It's always like, it's like those lottery balls that have like those multiple branches and you don't know like where it's gonna end. Like there's like 10 of them now. Also, being in the movie theater, it forces me to get rid of distractions and just be immersed in the movie, which is completely ruined and ironic when people pull out their phones in the middle of it. Anyways, I just want to get that off my chest. That's all I have for this week. Check out my Instagram, second channel, and music. I'll see you guys next week.
10, 1, 5 in the